Thank you so much for clicking on my video. In this channel, we talk about spirituality. We talk about voodoo, about the law, about the spirits, about the Bible, and so on. And it is story time today, okay? As I told you in the last video, I told you I would start uploading videos about my experiences throughout my spiritual journey. My experiences with the law, with voodoo, with spirits, and dreams also. And in today's story, I'm going to tell the first time that I communicated telepathically with someone. And before we go further into the video, I would like to thank all of you guys who always watch my videos, who always like my content, always comment, and always share my videos. If you haven't done none of that yet, what are you waiting for? This is a way to support me, guys. So please share my videos to your WhatsApp group, to your Facebook page, to your Messenger. And don't forget, the most important thing is subscribe to my channel. And please click on the notification button so that YouTube may notify you whenever I upload a new video. Okay guys, this is the story. So I was probably like 14 or 15 years old at that time. So I had a friend and he used to tell me like he's not little. In Haiti, it's like my papiti. When someone tells you that, that means that person, they maybe have a loi that works with them, or they have like spirits that work with them, or they have like special abilities. Which means when someone tells you that, you need to fear that person in a spiritual way. Okay, so he used to tell me that, so I thought he was joking, but we used to speak about a lot of, you know, spiritual thing. Okay, because since I was a kid, I was really, even if I was Christian, but I was really interested, you know, in spirituality, in magic, and so on, in voodoo. So I always ask questions whenever, you know, I encountered someone that is in voodoo or someone that knows stuff. Okay, so that one time he was telling me, oh, I can see stuff. I was like, what do you mean by that? So he told me he could visit people at night in his dream, like visit them in this reality while he's dreaming. I was like, you're tripping. Okay, you're tripping. So he said, okay, test me. I was like, okay, tonight visit me and tell me what you see, what I'm doing, or what I'm wearing on, you know, give me details. Okay. And the next morning he gave me details. Okay, he told me, yes, I visited you last night, you was wearing this, you were doing this. He gave me a lot of details and I still wouldn't believe him. I was like, well, maybe you ask question, maybe you ask, you know, my brother or my sister questions, something like that. So I said, okay, I had a girlfriend at that time, so I was like, but he knows my girlfriend. So I said to him, you have to visit her without her knowledge, but you don't ask her any question. You don't talk to her, you don't talk to nobody in your house, nothing, okay? You don't ask her question. I'm going to ask her question after that so that I can confirm what you saw. And he said, okay. Night passed, next morning, he told me what he saw, so I went and asked her question. Okay, and then boom, like everything he told me that he saw really happened. Okay, so I could confirm what he saw. So when I could confirm what he told me about what he saw she was doing and everything was okay, so I was like, what did you do? You know, tell me. Okay, so he told me what he did. Okay, he told me what he did, and I practiced it. I'm going to tell you what he did, okay? Because I used to do it. I used to do it a lot. And still now, I use it, okay? So he told me what he did, and I remember at that time, I tried it for like 2 weeks, okay? And it never worked. So I let it go. I let it go for like many months or even years. I don't really remember, but that was a long gap of time, okay? Another time, So I had another friend, and I was very, very into that person. Okay, I was very into that person. They didn't know. Okay, they didn't know, but I was very into them. And then that one time we got separated, so they went to spend like a vacation, somewhere else in another town. They went to do like 2 months or 3 months, something like that. And then I remember, because we used to text a lot. We used to text each other a lot. So I remember I was always the one texting that person. And I was like, well, this gotta stop. Like, if we're really friends, because we're very, very close. Everywhere I go, they are there. Everywhere they are, I'm there too, because we were very, very close. Okay, so I'm like, if we're really friends, you have to text me too sometimes. Like, I always thought, the conversation, like, I felt a type of way. Okay, so I didn't tell him that. Okay, but I just stopped. I just stopped texting. I said to myself, well, if they're not reaching out to me, then let's end that friendship. Okay, so I stopped texting, and like 2 weeks passed. They didn't even, call me or text me or do anything during that time frame. So I really missed my friend a lot. I catched feelings for that person, so I really missed them. So I was like, okay, I need to do something. I'm not going to text. I'm not going to give a call. Let me try what my friend told me. What he told me to do is that you visualize that person before you go to bed. You enter into like a meditation state first. Okay? And you put yourself in a comfortable position. Okay, you start breathing very, very, very slowly and profoundly until you feel like you are like into a really deep meditation state. And then you start visualizing that person's face. You start visualizing that person's face, but you have, to concentrate, to focus on that person's forehead. Like, so it's like you are making your pineal gland communicating with their pineal gland. And while you're doing that, you have to send out to that person a specific message. Okay, it should not be too long. It's not like you're writing a novel or something. Okay, you should send out to that person, a very specific message. Okay, so that's what I did. Okay, I visualized him and I sent out a very specific message, and that message was like, you need to reach out to me, and very fast. I didn't really give a time frame, but I was like, you need to reach out to me very fast, and you need to apologize. You need to recognize, okay, you need to recognize that you did wrong. You should have, at least one day texted me first. Okay, I should not be the only one, always texting first. Okay, so your emotion also count. I remember I told you in the last video, your emotion guides your affirmation or your dreams. Okay, your emotions always, in action is always, guiding your thoughts. Okay, so you have to put your emotions into it to really feel the message you are sending out, and to keep the same message very specific. Okay, like the thing I just said to you, they are mostly my emotions. Okay, they are mostly my emotions that are guiding the message, but the message is very specific. Okay, reach out to me, apologize. Simple. The emotion is guiding the message. Okay, because your emotions is always creating your reality. Okay, any type of work, any like ritual you're doing, your emotions, or at work, your emotions could, mess things up. So you need to really control that. So that's what I did, and at the end, I felt as if they received the message. You need to feel as if they received your message. You sent out a message and they received it. Okay, even after experiences, I was still skeptical, and I think even now I'm very skeptical about a lot of things. Okay, but I've had a lot of experiences to diminish that skeptical mindset. Okay, so you have to really believe in what you're doing. I want to tell you something. Is that never happened to you? Like, you spent a long time not thinking about that person. Okay, that long time friend, that long time family member, you spent a long time, they didn't even cross your mind. And the minute they cross your mind, the minute you're thinking about them, you got a text message from them, or they're calling you. They are calling you even before they're calling you. It's like your spirits are in communication. So what you think, scientifically, that person is like in the other end of the world and is calling you through a phone, and you think that it's impossible to do spiritually, whatever is down there is also up there. Whatever is happening in our reality is also happening up there. No, up there they don't have phone. Okay, they communicate telepathically, and we mimic that with phones, with computers, with technology, and so on. This is very, very, very real. This is very possible. So I did that, and I didn't really give a time frame, but in my mind, what I did was done. You have to have that attitude when you're affirming, when you are doing any ritual, when you are doing any type of work. You have to keep an attitude that what you did happened. You don't have to do it again. What you did happened, what you did worked. So you don't have, to do an extra work. If you feel like you are discouraging, if you feel like you are losing hope, that's something else. Okay, if you feel like it's taking time and the universe is taking a little time to do what you want it to do, that's another subject. Okay, that's another subject. So if you feel like you need to redo some type of things, or you need to keep affirming, that's another thing. Okay, because I've had experiences when I had to keep affirming for like a week, for something that at first I didn't think would have happened. Okay, and I kept affirming for like a week, and then boom, unexpectedly, what I wanted happened. That's for another video. Okay, so after doing that, I was like, boom, done. I sent the message. They got the message. Okay, in the next morning, not after 2 days, not after 3 days, next morning, not next morning, next day. I mean next day, because they texted me like in the afternoon. They texted me in the afternoon with their apology. The way I wanted it to happen, it really happened that way. So they really got my message loud and clear. So that was my first time doing it. So I was really surprised. Even if I believed in myself that it would work, okay, I felt as if, you know, they got the message, and I was like, okay, now I'm waiting for their response, but it still, you know, feels like unreal. Okay, guys, you really are the master of your reality, and remember what I always say from the beginning. From the beginning, when I first started uploading on YouTube, I always say, you are God. Okay, your reality, believe it or not, you created it. Even before you were born, you chose, you know, what's the type of situation you're gonna be in this reality. Okay, so now you are still creating your reality with your thoughts, with your emotions. Okay, so believe it or not, you can change your situations. You have, you know, a say in what you are living, in what you're experiencing in this life. You have a say. Okay, you if you want to change some things, you can change it. Okay, if you want to have something, you can have it. Okay, so if you watch my video so far, thank you so much, and please give me a thumbs up, and please leave a comment, and don't forget to share the videos to your WhatsApp group, your Facebook page, Messenger, Instagram, TikTok, I don't know, everywhere. Okay, so please share the videos to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to click on the notification button so that YouTube may notify whenever I upload a new video. Please take good care of yourself, and see you in another video.